Hello, how are you? Today we are going to learn new travel phrasal verbs with their definitions. This means we are going to do some exercises using these new verbs. Also, we could study. Look at this book. This is English book for 10th graders. We use this book on today's class. First of all, let's do some review on the past classes. We have learned about means of transport. You remember that we have organized all the names of vehicles into 4 categories: road, water, air, and railroad. And we say before the transport names the preposition by. For example, this morning I went to a city by train. I get to school by bike every day. But we say go on foot, but not by foot, you know. Does she go to school on foot? Does she go to school by foot? Never we say by foot.
I'll show you some travel phrasal verbs with pictures. Set out. They set out on the last stage of their journey. See off. Go to the airport or station to say goodbye to someone. They've gone to the airport to see their son off. Take off. The plane took off an hour late. Get off. We get off at the next station. Touch down. The flight touched down on time. Hurry up. Hurry up. We are going to be late. Get in. I got in just after 8 o'clock. Pick up. I'll pick you up at the station. Drop off. I'll drop you off on my way home. Get on. I think we got on the wrong bus.
So, to get started, I wanted to tell you a little bit about phrasal verbs. What is a phrasal verb? Verb plus preposition. If you faced with the verb and preposition, they are all phrasal verbs. You students might ask me what is the preposition. I'll try to explain. I can write here some verbs with get. Get in, get out, get off, and get on. Also, there are get away and so many tons of phrasal verbs. Get in is used for cars, vans, and trucks, lorries. For example, let's get in the car. We are late. Get out. To leave a closed vehicle building. The driver stopped the car at the side of the road and got out. Next, get on. To board something, we say get on and get off on the train, a bus, and a plane. I think we need to get on the express train. The last one is get off, to leave or go out of the vehicles, the train, a bus, and the plane. Example, tell the driver you want to get off at Green Street. We have some more travel phrasal verbs. The first one is drop off. It has few meanings, but we're going to choose the bold italic ones. to take someone to a place. For example, drop me off at the school. And then pick up, to get someone from a place and take them somewhere else. For example, Daniel picks Helen up in his car. Come back, to return to a place. Also, a few meanings. They have decided to come back to England for another holiday. Next, set off. It has many meanings, but we choose to begin a journey. They set off together in the small car. Next, take off, to leave the ground and starts flying. The plane should take off on time. Let's do some exercise. Let's complete the sentence with the phrasal verbs that we have learned. In the gaps, you should find the right phrasal verbs from exercise 5A, page number 91. It takes a few minutes, but you should do to complete these gaps correctly.
If you have completed the sentences with the phrasal verbs in 5A, page 91, I'll read you with the right answers. 1. The bus was full, so we couldn't get on. 2. We decided to set off to Scotland for another holiday. 3. Get in at the stop after the department store. 4. When will you come back from Amsterdam? 5. The plane will take off at 6 o'clock. 6. Can you drop me off at the dentist's? 7. My dad forgot to pick me up last night. 8. You will need to get out of the car. There are too many people in it. Одоо монгол хэл рүү хөрвүүлээ. 1-р өгүүлбэр. Одоо бус дүүрэн хүнтэй учраас бид нар сууж чадсангүй. 2-р өгүүлбэр. Бид Шотланд руу дараагийнхаа амралтаар явхаар шийдлээ. 3. Их дэлгүүрийн дараагийн буудал дээр очин шүү. 4. Хизээ Амстердамаас та буцаж ирэх вэ? 5. Онгоц 6 цагт хөөрнө. 6. Та намайг шүдний эмнэлэгт хүргэж өгөх үү? 7. Миний аав намайг урд шөнө авахаа мартжээ. Өөрөөр хэлбэл очиж авахаа мартсан. 8. Танд автобус машинаас буух хэрэгтэй байна. Тэнд олон хүнтэй юм аа. Өөрөөр хэлбэл машинд дүүрэн хүнтэй учраас та одоо буугаарай.
Now, I think you can go on journey. If you have traveled, don't forget to use these phrasal verbs. So let's go to Blackboard to check some difference between prepositional verb and phrasal verb. So as I said, I'll explain some difference between prepositional verb and phrasal verbs. First of all, you students should know that prepositional verbs cannot be separated. Prepositional verbs consist of verb plus preposition and plus object. For example, my brother sat on the chair. prepositional verbs cannot be separated, so sat on, verb and preposition. But my brother sat the chair on. We never say like this and don't use prepositional verbs separated. But phrasal verbs often have very different meaning. It can be separated. Verb plus object and plus participle. Participle have prepositions and adverbs. For example, the girl looked new words up in her dictionary. So, looked, verb, up is preposition. They are separated. Also, verb plus participle and plus object. For example, the girl looked up new words in her dictionary. So, now you have found the difference between prepositional verb and phrasal verb. Now, let's go to slides. Let's listen to the dialogue and answer. What were the two people talking about? You are going to listen to the CD and try to find the right answers.
Unit 6, On the Move. Activity 7A. Listen to the dialogue and answer. What were the two people talking about? A. Buying a car. B. Choosing transport. C. Going to the airport.
Hey, why don't we take the bus tonight instead of driving? It takes forever to find a parking spot.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Then after the dinner, we can go for a walk, have a look around the city, then get the bus home.
Yeah, well, we can go for a walk, then drive home.
Oh, where are we going to park the car?
Well, if you don't find a place in the street, we'll use one of the parking stations.
On a Saturday night, they're all full. Oh, what about getting a taxi home?
Have you tried catching a taxi in city lately?
The problem is you're just so used to traveling by car. You hate to use public transport.
Yeah, well, I just don't enjoy it. It takes ages to get home. You're lucky if it comes on time.
Then you won't be able to have a beer.
You can drive?
Oh no, I hate driving at night.
Well, look, I won't have any alcohol drinks tonight.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you don't have to drive. Is that okay?
Okay, then we don't have to leave now.
Listen again, dialogue, and answer the questions.
Hey, why don't we take the bus tonight instead of driving? It takes forever to find a parking spot.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Then after the dinner, we can go for a walk, have a look around the city, then get the bus home.
Yeah, well, we can go for a walk, then drive home.
Oh, where are we going to park the car?
Well, if you don't find a place in the street, we'll use one of the parking stations.
On a Saturday night, they're all full. Oh, what about getting a taxi home?
Have you tried catching a taxi in city lately?
The problem is you're just so used to traveling by car. You hate to use public transport.
Yeah, well, I just don't enjoy it. It takes ages to get home. You're lucky if it comes on time.
Then you won't be able to have a beer.
You can drive?
Oh no, I hate driving at night.
Well, look, I won't have any alcohol drinks tonight.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you don't have to drive. Is that okay?
Okay, then we don't have to leave now.
1. What day was it? The answer was, it was Friday. What were they going to do that night? The answer is they are going for a walk and having a look around the city. 3. Why did Linda want to go by bus? She hates driving at night. 4. Why did John want to drive instead of taking a bus? He doesn't like to use public transport. And the last question is, what mean of transport did Linda and John decide to take? Nothing. They decided to stay home. Very good. You have done very well. So remember, phrasal verbs consist of verb plus preposition. And phrasal verbs are very common in conversation. Also, it can change the meaning of the verb. There are a lot of phrasal verbs. Now, I'm going to give you some homework to do. Try to use phrasal verbs every day. And do exercise 6 and 9 in the page number 92 and 93. And also write a dialogue using the expressions in exercise 9. If you have any questions, you can ask your English teachers. Take care and see you next time.